Going to the gym this morning with my wife, and Rocco's going to stay here, and the aim is to get to the gym a little bit more often, so I'll allow the boys to crack on this morning. They can do the work this morning. They're quite capable. I'm here, I'm in the gym, and there's not many people here. A bit embarrassing talking on camera, you know, but let's go crack on. Been in the gym for about half an hour now, and done a few weights, and been on the row machine, did some steps, did some leg exercise. Not a lot, just the first time I've been down here for a while, so it's important just to get back into it slowly. And I had some severe headaches on the weekend through a bit of tension. That's all I think that was. So I know it's not for the fitness because I've been out running and been doing quite a bit. So here we go. It's Monday, and we're in the office, and I just want to show you guys how important my wife is. She's absolutely brilliant. She's there, she's on one computer here, she's on the phone, she's on the other computer. She is without doubt the heartbeat behind every good landscape company, certainly our landscape company, and she's spot on everything she does, and I will pay tribute to her as and when I think it's necessary.
Every day then.
What the thing is about today is that you're not going to see a lot of landscaping from me today, but the sole purpose of this video is to make sure that I allow these boys to do the things that they want to do and they need to do, because when I'm there I'm stifling them and I'm not allowing them to move on. And this morning there's been not issues, but a few things that I could have dealt with in a different way, but they have to discover that themselves, and I'm constantly on the phone to guide them without them nagging them. They'll come back at some point this morning and have a cup of tea, but they're on one job now and they can't carry on because of the weather, because they can't implement what they need to do because they're using glues and what have you. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be collecting some boards and from a job that we finished, and they'll be heading towards another site to lay some lawn, some grass, but they'll have to go and collect it. But they've gone to measure up and to ensure that we've got the right measurement. But they're getting on, and it's good because I'm here with Alison and I'm helping her to, I don't do a lot really, but making sure that we get the quotes done and get it out and clients can see us, you know, and be on top of things. So, cup of tea time. These two now have arrived at the premises, and we treat them like family. And it's said that sometimes treating your staff like family isn't a good thing. Alison doesn't think it's a good thing, but I think it is. I treat them humane, treat them with respect. I treat them how I like to be treated myself. And they're probably thinking at this point that whenever I'm phoning them when they're out by themselves, and keep phoning them and chasing up on them, I just want to make sure that everything runs smooth, and I'm helping them with that transition through the day and allowing them to grow in stature and confidence. So this video may not appear a lot of landscaping pictures on there, but the landscaping mindset is truly taking place. This is a happy landscape company. You've got Alison there working with Media Wonders, and I've just prepared the boys some food because it's important to feed them. And the engine doesn't go unless you fuel it, does it, Josh?
No.
Alright, and how is it? How's it taste?
That's spot on, done really well.
Do you need the je ne sais quoi of with baked beans, which would be the brown sauce? Do you need any of that?
I don't need it, mate.
How do you feel my culinary achievements are?
As they say in Italy and Spain, excelente, excelente.
Excellente, okay. And we are going to be cooking on site soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not when it's raining, because it's difficult, isn't it?
No, we're going to show people how to cook a quick healthy meal on site.
And when we're working as well.
Yeah, in the rain, shine, whatever.
Yeah. How was that for you, Reece?
Tasty.
There we are. We will be showing some landscaping pictures soon, and we'll be out and about. But this is what it is today, isn't it? There we are. Look at them go. Look, I wish they'd work as fast as they'd eat. Come on, boys, keep going. Just going to go out and get some footage now. The lads have gone back and to do a turfing job. It's raining, but it's an ideal day for turfing. It'll board in nicely, and there's nothing better than using a board and a sledgehammer to mould the turf into position, and it makes it nice and flat. And what it does, it ensures that the root systems can connect with the ground in a better way than what it is if you just roll it out. It's so important. We'll be showing you some videos on how to lay lawns. Well, we're off to see. My lovely son is actually filming at the moment, but we're off to see what the boys have been doing today. They've been on 2 jobs, and the one job we couldn't put the glue down because the rain, and though it's an aqueous glue, it'll react in the wet, but after it's absolutely fine. Once it's glued, it's fine. On down, and they've prepped the area up on there, so we're all good to go on there. But the other job they're actually on a garden makeover that we've done, and the final part of the garden makeover was to put the turf down. And as I said on that previous video, wet weather is a perfect time for putting a real lawn down, because when you board it, the turf will make good contact with the earth, especially if it's good earth, and then you'll get quick growth in succession, which is important in order for it to survive. So there he is. Look, film my mate there. Just give him a film. He's a good boy, he is. Whatever he does, whatever his disposition, he's a good lad. Anyway, so we're going to go and have a look, and as I said on previous videos and vlogs, that I'm trying to allow Josh and Reese to develop and take some responsibility, and if I don't give them that responsibility, they ain't going to grow. So let's go and have a look what they've done.
What are you doing? Oh shit, you're looking more. Oh yeah.
Oh, stop it. Let's start again. Right, we're here. I'm on site now. I've let the lads get on today, and as you can see, if you just stay there, Carl, and just pan over this way while the sun's behind that cloud, our viewers will be able to see this part of the garden, right? Now, and come over this side. This is Josh boarding the turf. This is how we turf it. It's absolutely perfect. The little shed, the little base there is for a shed. The shed has arrived, it's over there, and as a gesture of goodwill, we're going to put the shed together for the client. And we've done this fence over on this side. Yes, that needs a new fence, we know it does. And if you look over the wall over here, look over this side, if you look at the wall probably needs to be rendered, but it's not within their budget at present, and it's something that they can look at a later date. If you remember the garden as it was, and you can see it now, you've seen that, didn't you? Now look at it, absolutely perfect. If you look over here, you'll be able to see on the plan a picture of how the garden looks now. And if you look from this side, if you go over that side, Carl, our viewers, if you go right over this side, come over this side, Carl, come over this side. If you go over here, you'll be able to see, make normal burrows, you'll be able to see how the garden looks now. You can't see this. Reese, if you come over here a minute, come and have a look at this. Reese, keep filming, Carl. Because what I want to do, I'm going to show you, just swing around here. This is the steps that we built, and you'll remember how the garden looked like before. Right, now. And this is Reese. Reese is the man. Josh is a bigger man, but Reese is the man. So Reese, I don't get you involved in the videos much, right? How did you find today working with Johnyboy?
Not as good, mate.
Not as good?
No.
And why is that? What about Josh? Did he perform?
Yeah, he did a bit.
Yeah, marks out of 10?
2.
Hard marks there from Reese. So if we go back over this side, look over it, we're not even going to talk to Burrows because when Burrows starts talking, he won't stop. Unlike me, I stop. But look, come have a look over here. You better see the garden. If you come in your car, be very careful. If you go down there, stand on there and turn around and look at this side. Stay there. Now, you'll be able to see what the garden looked like before, right? Now. And over here now, you can see how everything's nice and flat, all right? And they got 2 young children here, and they're absolutely brilliant kids, right? And they need to get around the garden. So let's close there, and I'll see you later.